Hello? Girl. Alright, yeah.
Heartbreak
so look,
Hotline.
let me tell you something.
Young Dolph,
The feud
when hate
between
manifests.
Dolph
An
and
independent
Gotti
artist gone
is
way
very
too
significant.
soon.
Now, I ain't finna go
EP2.
get in trouble. Everything is alleged, but what I got for be facts is facts, okay? And I'm gonna tell you something. I do like Gotti now. I do, you know. I do. Not like that, though. He not my type, but I like him. I do, you know. He could have got some, but no. Anyway, but yeah, girl, pay attention because it's finna get dirty. It's finna get dirty and nasty. Because some of these little ignoramus, they get on my nerves. They really do. Like, who you think you is? Just my problem with them is that they always want to fight each other. But, baby, fight your real enemy. They need to look in the mirror. Yeah. Men get jealous for each other all the time. Man, they so jealous. Men jealous is women is too. Yeah. Anyway, girl, let me get into it. All right. Bye. All right. My bad. So let's get started because a lot of the information came from XXL magazine. And it wasn't until I got started doing my research that I found out that the feud, and I told y'all I say F funny, the feud between Dolph and Gotti was real. Okay? It was real. Okay. So, the feud between young Dolph and Yo Gotti began in 2014 when young Dolph turned down an offer to join Yo Gotti. So, now y'all know me, and I do not like a submissive man. I'm being honest. I love me a beast. Okay, I'm 6 foot tall. Why would I be with a submissive man? Because first of all, I got a mouth too, and I'm not submissive. I'm respectful. But I need me a man that if I say something, I say, let me tell you something. He better go over there and make it happen. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nobody on that soft stuff. Ain't nobody on that stuff. Baby, let me tell you, we got enemies everywhere. We got enemies here on earth, and we got enemies in prince and principalities we can't see. And them princes and principalities is working through the people that allow themselves to be vessels here. I'm just going to speak it how I know it to be. You get what I'm saying? So we're going to just look at it like that. Yes, I don't like no submissive man. I also don't like no sneaky man. Because a sneaky man is the kind of man that'll be right there and you turn your back and he doing something else. And I don't like no man that want to argue with no woman. Because that's effeminate. But anyway, so let's get started. So remember that there was a feud there because, well, we're going to say it started because Yo Gotti liked it Dolph's sound. He wanted to monopolize, okay? But Dolph wanted to have a legacy for his kids, okay? That's what this is about. You are here for generational wealth. You're not here to sit here and sit under nobody. What he want to sit up under somebody else for if he already got his own talent and he building up his people? But I digress. Let's move forward, okay? Okay, because I told this is a passionate subject for me. When this man passed, this was the same way. Real talk to make y'all laugh. When Tupac died, I was 16 to 17 years old, and I was working,
love
right?
me some
Maybe
Tupac.
18. And I remember being in the bathroom on the toilet reading the paper and seeing it, and that thing hurt my feelings. Real talk. And it was a guy that I used to like that was real fine, right? He was dark skinned with a big back and stuff. That guy right now is in prison for murder. And he had a good family and everything, but he was one of them quiet ones. Baby, you trying here? No. Anyway, so let me tell you. All right, so now remember that Gotti wanted he wanted Dolph's sound, and Dolph was like, no. So anyway, so 2014, this is the timeline of their beef. 2014, young Dolph turned down an offer to join Yo Gotti's CMG record label. Y'all see how he got his hands up there. He had his little glass on. I wonder was he blind for real? Anyway, maybe not. So because my glasses be crooked too. Anyway, so where was I? So but Dolph turned it down. February 2016. No, August of 2014. This is August of 2014. Young Dolph turned down the offer. Okay, February 2016. Young Dolph tweeted that Yo Gotti was no longer his biggest fan And this is what started the feud. Okay, so as y'all know, I like to have y'all with me when I'm showing y'all where I'm getting my information from, you know, so y'all know I ain't sitting here making it up out of my head. So this is the timeline where I found this information from about these two young men here. So yeah, I was right though. He's 2014 is when he offered it. 2016 was when Young Dolph tweeted that Yo Gotti was no longer his biggest fan, which started the feud. Which, you know, I don't expect him not to talk up. You know, I was like, why he said something. That's only because of the retaliation that he received. But, I mean, at the same time, because my daughter always asking, well, Mama, did you say something? And I'd be like, nah, because I know the other side of me, I be done went off. You feel me? And I done already been there. I done been through so much. You understand? All that fighting and arguing and, you know what I'm saying, child? I, like, you know, catching charges and shit like that. Ain't nobody got time for that, honey. I'm trying to make money. Okay? And I'm not like the people that talk. That I'm not the ones that talk crap and then hide. No, I pop off. Okay, so February 18th, 2016, Dolph sparked a little negative interest by naming his debut album King of Memphis. As I stated, you know, we're dealing with these two. Dolph looking, not Dolph, but Gotti looking good in that picture. And I told y'all I like beasts. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So February 18th, Dolph went on there and, you know, said what he said about him. Yeah, he named his album King of Memphis. This was a subliminal shot at Gotti, according to the rappers in the streets of Memphis. But Dolph said it wasn't. It's like, you know, he couldn't even move. And I hate that. I hate when you can't even do nothing. It's be like, you be like, Blue. And they be like, oh, you know, she said Blue. Dang. I mean, this ain't, they be acting like, oh my God. Like, I just can't. I cannot wrap my mind around how it really is with hate. Because that's what this is. It's hate. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off so much. Because I'm like, you hate somebody so much? You want to control everything so much? Bye-bye. Make me sick. That's giving me woo-hoo. I said it. I mean, come on. I don't got that kind of energy for no female. You feel me? If a female make me mad, I'm just going to stop dealing with her. I'm going to stop talking to her. I'm going to start dealing with her. Because all that hair pulling and stuff, you ain't finna be hurting my skin and my body, baby. That's how I look at it. And it don't make me weak. It make me smart. Because I love my vessel. Okay. People who don't love themselves, they're the ones that you want to fight. Because they want you to hit on them and stuff. Nobody got time for that. I don't even like to put my hands on people I don't like. That's how I don't understand how girls be doing it. How people be tricking. Baby, you ain't for the, if I don't like you, baby, I throw up on you. Okay. So Gotti didn't say nothing in response to the little problems or whatever, the little subliminal. And Dolph said that it wasn't. So, but I'm sure that Yo Gotti was pissed off. February 16, doing an interview, Dolph turned down, we're doing an interview on Hot 97's. Y'all, I'll be trying to do my little fact checking. Yeah, doing an interview appearance on Hot 97's Ebro in the Morning Show in February the 16th. Young Dolph downplayed his beef with Yo Gotti, going as far as to acknowledge the rapper as being one of his earliest supporters. He was humble. A lot of people not, baby. It's really overrated. Dolph responded when asked about the rumored tension between the two Memphis reps. Like, that's, you get it, two of them. It was not one, it was two. I mean, dang, Memphis is big. You don't see Beyonce and Megan out there, I'm from Texas, I'm never had this in Texas. They both shape the same. They both got their own, like, but that's what I'm saying. You want to be so big, you can't even share the spotlight? Really? Really? You want to control all these little minions around here? Bye. I can barely deal with 3 kids, much less having all them people around me like that. He just don't do it for me. I know he made us money. He gave us, what his name? He gave us Glorilla. Good job. But at the same time, I still cannot do that. That's just not how I move. And I would say it, yeah. Anyway, moving on. So we're going to be this is round 2. Because we're, right now, we're in where, the beef is building, okay?